Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Moonday and I do pick a card tarot readings and oracle card readings, just card readings in general. If you're new here, please consider subscribing for weekly videos. I try to post them every Friday and so far I was quite good with that. So if you would like to, just click that subscribe button to get your weekly messages. And for those of you who are not new here, who are coming back, thank you so much for being here. I hope this new year is not treating you too harsh. And I really wanted to thank each and every one of you in general for supporting me with your subscribes, with your likes, with your comments. I love reading your comments, guys. Please always feel free to leave me a comment, tell me how the reading resonated with you. I'm always really curious to see that. And yeah, I'm really thankful for each and every one of you. So once again, big thank you to all of you, my lovely people. Without you I wouldn't be here, obviously. Alright, so today you can probably tell by the title, we are going to be checking how does your person feel about you now. So it might be some kind of an energy update for some of you. We'll see, if you had a reading before and it wasn't maybe that great, or maybe you didn't really like the outcome, maybe something has changed, maybe the energy has shifted. So we'll find out in today's readings. So yeah, before I even get to that, there's a few things that I wanted to say. As usual, number one, this is a general reading, so not everything is going to resonate with you, so please keep that in mind and take whatever does resonate and simply leave the rest. Number two, if you're not a fan of this kind of videos in general, you can always click off of this video and just find a content that you will enjoy much more somewhere else. Once again, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe to this channel, if you like this video, if you left me a comment. I just really feel that really helps me going on. So yeah, just feel free to do that. And for those of you who don't know how these kind of readings work, we've got 4 groups of cards. This is going to be our group number 1 with the clear quartz, group number 2 with the amethyst, group number 3 with the red carnelian, and group number 4 with the citrine. So you can pause this video right now, you can meditate on your choice, you can choose by crystal, you can use pendulum, you can choose by number. Just remember in the end to listen to your intuition and just pick the group that is calling out to you the most. And whenever you're ready, all the timestamps are going to be in the description box down below, so feel free to just go there and pick your group. And yeah, I'll see you in a moment in your reading. Hello group number 1, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, how do they feel about you now? And this is our crystal quartz group. So I am going to start with the tarot cards to show me what's in their headspace, heart space, and what are they doing, if they're taking any action, and then we'll go with the oracle cards. So let's see. So wow, in their headspace, we do have the moon card. The moon cards to me is all about, it's all about dreams, it's all about dreaming, even like daydreaming, even having some kind of very vivid dreams going on right now, because this is all about the subconscious. So when it comes to their thoughts, they're subconsciously thinking about you very often. I feel like they might be seeing you in their dreams and they're kind of wondering what does it mean, what kind of message this dream is trying to convey. But in general, I feel like, yeah, they're subconscious, because this is to me the card of subconscious in general as well, it's really like thinking about you, whether they like it or not, because you know, for some of them I'm also getting that they are like daydreaming a lot, and you know, they're like having all these scenarios in their head, you know, how it should go, how it should be, you know, or like how would their life with you look like. So yeah, but it's hard to say whether they like it or not. It's just something that happens in their head, and I have no control over it, to be honest. So what is going on with their heart space? What are they feeling? We have the Two of Cups. So obviously, you know, for those of you who are not very new to tarot cards or tarot readings, you probably know that Two of Cups is this very beautiful romantic card that is like all about the partnerships. It's all about, to me, Two of Cups are honestly like about like a partnership, you know. It's two people, neither one is better than the other, you know. They are like, they're like a perfect match for each other, you know. There is especially in this deck, you know, it's kind of like mirroring somebody's feelings, so it could be like a twin flame connection going on over here. So I can definitely see that, you know, like this person has very warm feelings towards you, you know. So it's not only in their head that they're thinking about you, they're dreaming about you, you know, they have all these thoughts and like you know, daydreaming and everything. Is also like in their heart space, you know. They can feel the connection. That's the thing. It's like, to me, this is like feeling the connection, you know, feeling your presence, just, you know, having a lot of this romantic beautiful feelings towards you, and I feel like they are also very pure feelings. There is nothing sketchy about it, to be honest. So they do see you, they perceive you with their heart as somebody who would be like a perfect match for them. But are they doing anything about it? What is in their actions? What is going on? We have the Justice. So that is a very interesting card, because they do want to do you justice. I don't know, maybe you were in contact with them before and something didn't work out, and maybe it was their fault, and now they kind of want to come forward and just, you know, do the justice, you know, to you. They just want to be fair. I feel like they just also want to come through, sorry, and be honest and fair about how they feel. And I feel like they also want to know, like, want to get the same thing from you. Like, you know, they want to be honestly told how do you feel, how do you perceive them, you know. But I also feel like, because we do have the moon in the head, there is a slight possibility that if you would come with anything like with the harsh words, or you would tell them what they have done wrong, that would kind of shut you off again. So I don't know, I just feel like, if anything, you shouldn't be coming forward first, you know. You shouldn't be making that first step and first move. Just wait for them whenever they are ready to actually come to you, because I feel like they are ready, but they just want to do you justice. They just want to be fair, and I feel like they just want to also be in that situation, whatever their situation in life is right now. They want to be in that position when they can actually offer you something very honest and very true. So let's see, how else do they feel in general. So we have the Passion, and that is beautiful. So we've got the Passion and we've got Service. Okay. For the first time I'm actually using this Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards, but they just speak to me, honestly. So we do have the Passion, but it is not this kind of passion that, you know, involves like it is not like physical erotic passion, let's say. But they're very passionate about you. They want to know more about you. They want to know how do you perceive them. And I feel like, you know, that's why they're kind of being like holding themselves back because they don't want to like rush into your life and just change something drastically or whatever. They're kind of like, you know, they're learning about you, they're observing, they are waiting for you to teach them something, to show them, sorry, how you feel, what do you like, you know, what would you do. And I feel like this person in general is a person of service as well, you know, they came to Earth just to be of service. And there is, you know, there is some Starseed energy going on here as well, especially with the moon and like the Two of Cups. I don't know, I just feel like there is some kind of Starseed energy. In general, they are somebody who should serve the humanity in one way or another. You know, for some of you, it might be even, you know, somebody, you might be dealing with somebody who works for medical fields, you know, or just in general being in service towards others. And this person also wants to be of service towards you. You know, they do want to serve you, not in a way that you know what I'm talking about, but they do want to also, you know, they also want to be in that place and space and everything that they can be of service to you, that they can help you evolve somehow as well. For some of you, I'm getting that this person is quite spiritual, maybe quite religious, but in a spiritual sense of the word. And they know that their destiny is kind of to be of service to people. Also, for some of them, I'm getting like not only the medical field, but also like I'm getting teachers now. Doesn't have to be at school, it could be like just doing like courses or something, you know. And let's see the last card. What do we have? What kind of advice we can get for the Romance angels? Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So you see, it's kind of what I was saying with the justice here. They're waiting for the right time when they can't do you justice. Like I said, you can't rush them, and they don't want to rush you. It might seem that you know, they're being very quiet, they're disconnected. Maybe you think that, oh, you don't have that connection anymore, or you might be thinking like they don't feel the connection anymore. They do, but it is a little bit overwhelming for them right now, I'm getting, because they have to deal with a lot when it comes to like their thoughts, you know, they have to deal with their feelings. They're just working it out. They do have this feeling, but they don't really know how to react to that. They want to come to you and just, you know, be fair towards you, be honest towards you. Maybe they weren't before, but now they feel like this is something that they should do. And, you know, it is coming, but it's not that easy to say when. Because they're kind of closed off right now, I'm getting, especially towards you. And that's not because they hate you or whatever. It is because they are just... they need to know exactly what to do. They need to know exactly what they're feeling. And I feel like they're a little bit lost. So they need this time of retreat to kind of gather the thoughts together, just to know what the next step should be. They are coming because they really, I'm getting with like with this card with the justice, they really want to be fair towards you right now. Just tell you the truth, be honest about their feelings, about everything that maybe has happened in the past, but now it's not the right moment. So group number 1, this is all I've got for you today, and I do hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, to like this video, leave me a comment, tell me how did that resonate with you. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello group number 2, I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, how do they feel about you now? And this is our Amethyst group. So I am going to start with the tarot cards first, so we can see what is going on in their head space, their heart space, if there is any like action going on, and then we're gonna move to the oracles. So let's start with their head. So we have the Seven of Cups in their thoughts. So this is you know, this is telling me already a lot. They do have a lot of choices. They do have a lot of possibilities going on. And I feel like for some of you it might be also involving other people, but it's not the case for all of you here. Because, yeah, like I said, it could be about other people. But they also have a lot of like thoughts about you, about what would be the best choice, what would be the best way to do things, what would be the best way maybe to talk to you, to approach you. I feel like there's even a little bit of the energy of overthinking, you know, like, oh, if I've done this, how would you react? You know, if I'd done that, how would you react? What would you do? What would you say? And then they're like, oh no, this idea, scratch it, you know, let's move to something else. And then again, they are going to this energy of overthinking, you know, oh, this can go this way, that way, you know, the other way. No, scratch that, you know, let's find another option. So they're thinking a lot, you know. Like I said, once again, because I want to be totally honest with you, for some of you it can involve other people. Doesn't have to be, you know, what is your situation, but it could involve other people. But most likely we'll see with the rest of the cards. So what is going on in their heart space? How do they feel? Have the Three of Wands. So they're in this energy of waiting, you know. I feel like, you know, they have kind of, or at least they feel like they've made some steps, you know, they have kind of put something into action, and now they're waiting to see any result, you know. Maybe they are waiting to see your reaction. How do you react when you see them, you know? How do you react maybe on their posts on social media, or their pictures or something like that? They are observing you, and they just want to see, once again, what is coming towards them as well from you. It doesn't mean, definitely not, it doesn't mean that you should go and all of a sudden message them, phone them, or talk to them out of nowhere. But they are like being observant. They just see, they've put something into motion, you know, and they're awaiting some kind of result. It's like the results that are coming, they want to see something very subtle, like subtle signs, you know. So it's not like you coming onto them and just hugging them from behind or something, you know. That would be quite creepy, I'm guessing. But they do want to see these first signs coming, you know, from you. Maybe they can, for some of you guys, this person can read your energy. So also depending on how do you feel about them, they will pick up on that energy, you know. They will pick up on your aura, whether they realize that or not. So in their heart space, they're kind of unsure about what is going to happen. They're in this energy of waiting, like in their feelings even. So let's see if there's like any action, any movement. Have the Ten of Cups. So this is a really beautiful, you know, because it just does make me feel like any action that they will take for them, they want it to lead to something beautiful with you, you know. They maybe it's like a start of relationship, start of a romantic connection, you know. I'm not saying that one day they're just gonna randomly, you know, like come to you and propose to you, or just, you know, tell you like, oh yeah, from now on you're my girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, whatever. But I do feel like, you know, their actions towards you, if they will take any action, it will be orientated towards like having this beautiful connection, beautiful relationship that is very stable and strong, and just, you know, based on love and positive emotions. So that is something really, really amazing. It's just that now, you know, in the heart space, they're in this energy of waiting. So it's hard to say when they would actually make a move, you know, because also the Ten of Cups is not that energy who is moving. It's more like stable energy. So maybe they're just kind of building that stable foundation for you guys. So this is what I'm getting from the tarot. Let's see what else we can get. So this is like their extra energy as well. What do we have? Empath. It just looks like somebody is just blocking off that entrance to the forest, as you can see. And there is a moon behind, so I do feel like they're kind of blocking off their emotions as well. They're blocking off the subconscious in one way or another. They're just kind of being to themselves like, wait, stop, don't go there yet. This is not the right time to do it. This is not the right moment, just wait. You can't pass. No, you shall not pass. So this is this kind of energy I'm getting from them. Like they're blocking themselves off for some reason. They're just like, this is not the right time. You wait for more signs. Wait for the change in yours, like in your energy. We have the workaholic. Wow. So maybe they're really occupied with their work as well. You know, maybe they're working on something. It doesn't have to be like their job, but maybe they're working on something like a side project, and they feel like that needs a little bit more love and focus right now. And maybe they feel that, you know, if they started anything with you right now, they wouldn't be able to progress with that. Because this, I feel like this is something very important for them. You know, I'm not saying you're not important, but I'm just saying that this is something that they really, really want to do, that this is something they're really passionate about. And this is something they know they need to put a lot of work towards to make it work. Sorry for repeating the same word again. Like for some of you, it also speaks about, you know, them kind of knowing they need to put a lot of work in order to actually be with you. Maybe there is like a lot of things that they have unresolved in their lives, and maybe that's why there is something like blocking them off. But it doesn't mean, you know, it's not gonna happen ever. It just means like they are working towards something, whether, like I said, whether it's working towards coming through, you know, coming to you, or whether it's working on something like money related, because it could be that as well. Maybe it's a side project, maybe they want to set up their own business, you know, maybe there's something going on, and they know they need to focus on that first, because then they feel like, oh, you know, I won't be able to do that later on, because then they want to give you their full focus. So now they need to work on something else. And let's see the last message, what we can get from the Romance Angels. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. But I feel like, you know what, I don't feel like this involves, I don't know, cheating or third-party situation or whatever. I feel like they're more like deceiving themselves, to be honest. They are kind of, maybe that would kind of work with this card, because they're telling themselves they are not ready. They're not ready yet. They can't make that first step towards it. They can't come through you because they're not ready. There's something blocking them off, like I said. But I feel like for a lot of them, like, you know, the people that you're asking about, for your person, it is something that they have created in their own head, most likely because of overthinking. So maybe they think you are with somebody right now, you're having the time of your life, you know, and you will not give them another chance. You will not give them well, a chance in general, you know. So they're kind of like deceiving themselves, you know, thinking like, oh, this is never gonna work, you know, or it might not work, this is not the right time. And then, you know, in their heads they are getting like over and over and over, like so many possible scenarios. Because I'm honestly, once again, I'm getting massive energy of a thinker. So I feel like you just need to give them some time and work on themselves, work on what do they want to work on, so they will eventually, you know, like kind of remove these blockages they're facing right now. And like I said, you know, they read your aura as well, they read your energy. So if you're, whenever you're like, okay, I want to be with them, but first I need to show them, you know, or tell them off or something like that, they can feel that. And trust me, this is something that they will, it's not gonna make them come towards you. You know what I mean? So you just need to change that energy of yours as well a little bit. And if you really, really want to be with them, just send them love and understanding, you know. And they will pick up on that instead. Alright, group number 2. This is all I've got for you today, and I do hope you did like it, and I do hope it was helpful. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave me a comment. I love reading your comments, guys. Tell me how did that resonate with you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 3. I hope you're doing well. So today we're asking the cards, how do they feel about you now? And this is our Red Carnelian group. So I am going to go to the tarot cards first, just to see what is going on in their minds, like in their head space, the heart space, if there is like any action. Yeah, and then we're gonna go to the oracles. So what is in their head? There is some kind of offer. They're thinking about offering you something. They're thinking about, I'm getting like bringing you a gift. It doesn't have to be a material gift, obviously. For some of you, it might be. But they do want to have some kind of a new start. They're thinking about that. And I'm also getting that they're thinking about it quite intensely. How should they do it, you know, what kind of offer they can give you, you know, what can they actually offer to you. Some of them are actually thinking about like giving you something material, because don't get me wrong, but they think like this is something that you would like, and well, you would just appreciate something like that. But there is definitely this energy of newness coming through this, yeah, this offer. If you work together, for example, it might be an offer to partner up to do something, to work together on something. If you're a student, it could be also an offer to maybe study together, or join their group, like for a group project or something like that. But yeah, there is definitely they're thinking about offering you something. So what is going on in their heart space? How do they feel? 9 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. So there is a few things that are kind of coming to me. So I feel like they're quite happy as being single, because that kind of gives them this independency, and this is what they really, really want. I'm not saying that being with you would completely strip them off of any independency, but they like in their heart they are kind of like happy about being single, because they feel like they can do whatever they want. They can, you know, just focus kind of on themselves. They can focus on their goals, you know, and their achievements. For some of you, however, because like I said, there is like different messages coming. For some of you, they also feel like you are somebody who is actually quite happy and doing very well for themselves, because you're single and you are this full package. You know, you've got, you know, they see as somebody who is quite prosperous, good with their money, you know, there's very stylish, that has a maybe great hobby or hobbies, you know, interesting, no, not interesting interests, that sounds terrible, but like unusual maybe interests and hobbies, and there are things that, you know, this is kind of like fascinating to them, and they feel like, you know, you're somebody who doesn't need them, you know, because you've got everything basically. You've got the friends, you've got the money, you know, you've got the material stuff, you know, so they're kind of like, what can I do? What can I actually offer to somebody who seems to have everything, you know? So yeah, let's see if there's like any action coming through. Who have the King of Pentacles? Wow, there's just all the pentacles, so the earth energy is coming very strong right here. So our Taurus, Virgo and Capricorns. With the King of Pentacles, there is this very strong energy of Taurus coming through as well. Doesn't have to be, but this is it. I mean, it is quite interesting because I feel like their actions... Okay, there's not much action. Okay, let me start from this. There is not that much action. And if there will be any action, it's more like they want to become this King of Pentacles first. They want to become somebody that you might actually need or want to be with. Somebody who is worthy of your time. Somebody who is who's got also, like, you know, the money, the friends, the I don't know, whatever, you know, whatever you've got, how they see you. So they're like, okay, I want to be equal, so I need to get money and I need to get all of these material goods. I need to get like a very good job, and then maybe I can ask you out, because now you probably won't think I'm good enough for you. So I can't really give you a lot of pentacles. I can only give you one at the moment. So that is very interesting, you know, what is going on. So let's see what else we can get. How else do they feel? What is going on? Complacency. Okay, so it does look like, you know, in this card is somebody's very unhappy and very like and suffering. Like this lady is crying. So they are unhappy, but I feel like that's because they can't offer you as much as they would want to. It's kind of like they're worried that they would be left out in the cold. That maybe because you're this Nine of Pentacles, you're this woman from the Nine of Pentacles, they're like, well, there's nothing I can offer, you know, and that kind of makes them, well, sad, and it makes them pity themselves. Like, I can't offer you anything. I can't offer you anything because you've got everything already. Grief. Well, again, see? It's like this energy of being just sad in general and grieving. Because I'm just getting that they just don't feel they're good enough. And I just feel like if you were to go to them and tell them something like, I don't know, like, oh, you're good enough for me or whatever, that would make it even worse for them. However silly that might sound, but that would make them even worse because they would think like you're just pitying them. And maybe if you ask them out for a coffee, they will be like, oh my god, you know, she just feels sorry for me. No, it's not a good idea to go because I don't want to be that person that, you know, you feel sorry for. So let's just see the last card, the advice from the Romance Angels, and see if there's anything you can actually do about it, or you just need to wait for them to kind of become this King of Pentacles. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So it doesn't exactly have to be our family issues, but there is definitely some type of healing that needs to be done. You know, we have the grief card, we have the complacency card, you know, there's a lot of like healing that this person needs, because I'm just getting that they don't feel worthy, they don't feel like they're just good enough. They want to offer you something, but they feel like it would not be good enough for you. That it's just the gift they want to give you, it's just too small, like it's not enough. So group number 3, for your person, you know, you just need to wait for them, honestly, to heal themselves first, to get out of this grief, get out of this sadness, you know, everything like the sad emotions. Let them, you know, become this King of Pentacles before they actually take any move, you know. I mean, you don't have to wait. The decision is always yours. You can move on, and that's fine as well. But they're not in the right space of mind and space of heart to actually do anything right now. They want to be stable first. They want to have all of this money, you know. Maybe they want to have their own apartment or own house, or get a car, or get a promotion at work. You know, there is like so many things that they want to achieve before they will feel that they're good enough for you right now. So there is a lot of pressure they basically put on themselves, really. So yeah, this is all I've got for you, group number 3, and I do hope it was helpful, and I do hope you did like it. Please don't forget to subscribe, to leave me a like, leave me a comment, tell me how did it resonate with you. I love reading your comments, guys. And thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, group number 4. I hope you're doing well. So today's question is, how do they feel about you now? And this is our this is our Citrine group. Yeah. So first, I'm going to start with the tarot cards to see what are they thinking, what are they feeling, if they're taking any action, and then I'm going to move to the oracle cards to get some more information. So what are they thinking? Okay, we've got the energy of the Four of Swords. So for some of you guys, that person might have given up. They're kind of like, what is the point of even doing anything, of even trying anything? They don't feel like they can move and do anything right now, really. Because I'm kind of getting this energy of giving up, you know, like, what is the point? What is the point? This is like this energy, you know, of a pause as well. So they're definitely not thinking about taking any action right now. I don't know what's going to happen here yet, but they're definitely not thinking about taking any action. They're thinking like there's no point to even start anything, start a conversation, or, you know, just do anything, because what is the point? I'm getting. They set themselves up for failure, and they haven't even done anything yet. So yeah, let's see, what are they feeling? What is going on in their heart space? That should be, oh my gosh. Now I'm not sure what to do, because I wanted to read all the cards in the upright position, and for some reason we've got the Lovers in reverse. So I think I'm just gonna read it as the way that it was here. Because that will make sense with with this card, like what are they thinking? Because they're feeling like there is no divine guidance. I feel like they might be thinking like, oh, this is not my destiny to be with this person. We are not supposed to be together. We can't be together, you know. It's not our fate. So maybe that's why they have given up. Like they're thinking about giving up, because to them it just makes no sense. Because they're like, well, there's nothing really I can do. It's just gonna end up as a failure. Like, we're not the ones for each other. We're not meant to be. We're not meant to be. Even though they do have feelings for you, they have kind of just lost hope, you know. They lost hope, they lost their faith that this is ever gonna happen. Maybe they have even started seeing other people. And maybe they feel you're doing the same. You started seeing other people. Maybe you are seeing other people. So it just makes them even more sure that this doesn't make sense. Let's see if there is like any action, any strength. They might try to persuade either you or themselves about something. Maybe they're going to try to persuade themselves that, oh, maybe it is meant to be, maybe it just needs a lot of patience, maybe it just needs a lot of goodwill for something to happen. But they just feel like they can't force anything, and they will not force anything. They will just maybe try to slowly try to do something about it. But I don't know, for some reason I feel like this is more about them and their own thoughts, their own negative thoughts. They're kind of like, they're gonna try to persuade themselves, maybe, that, oh, maybe let's try again, maybe something is gonna change, maybe they're gonna change their mind about this. Difficult. It's just, I feel like it's difficult because they're kind of fighting themselves right now. Because on one hand they're like, it doesn't make sense, I don't want to get involved in that. But then on the other hand, you know, they're trying to persuade themselves, like being like, oh, maybe it does make sense, you know, maybe this is how it should be, maybe we just need some time, you know. Let's see what else is going on with them. So perseverance. So they're still holding on, you know. There is like this little bit of hope left in them, and they're like holding on to that, because it's something, you know, tells them, like I was saying here, something tells them to not give up yet. Maybe there's still a chance, maybe something is gonna come out of it. So it's just kind of like, you know, they are telling themselves to stay strong and not give up. Because maybe, you know, they're kind of almost there with this giving up energy, but there's something like this little voice all the time telling them like, no, you just need to wait a little bit longer, you need to be more patient, you need to be more gentle with yourself, you know, don't beat yourself up. Partiality. You see, this is interesting because what this card is kind of showing me, that you guys might be like total opposites. like total opposites, but this is, and they see that you're like from two different worlds. Maybe that's why they're being so negative about it, really, because they think, oh, like, they will never fit in your world, or you will never fit in their world. Maybe, like, they think, oh, your characters are too different, or your backgrounds are too different, or your circumstances in life are too different now. That's why they're kind of like feeling very down about it right now. They do want to connect with you, and just, you know, with this alchemy kind of like blend the two of you together, like your characters and everything, and they feel like, yeah, it might actually work out because, yeah, we're different, but we complete each other. But in the same time, they're like, oh, but what's the point? You know, it's just not meant to be. There's no divine guidance going on here, you know. So, let's just see what is the last card from the Romance Angels. If there is like any advice or a message. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So they do feel you could be the one. See, it's like, it's so complicated with them. Because they have these two totally different energies around them. One saying, yeah, you know, maybe just stay patient, go for it, try it, you know, and on the other hand, they're like, no, but this doesn't make sense, it won't make sense, we're too different, there's other people for us, you know, and sounds a little bit drama queenish, but, you know, like more to themselves than to the outside world. And they're like, you know, being kind of torn apart with two different things, you know, with two different feelings and decisions, and so they know that you could be the one, you know, you're that romantic partner they want, but in the same time, it's kind of like they don't believe in that, if that makes any sense, because it's like too good to be true or something. I feel like they're really just waiting for a sign from universe to tell them, yeah, just go for it. You know, just stop wasting your time, just go for it. And then they will like need a proper push. And honestly, I feel like if you wanted to approach them, it would be the same thing. You'd have to do it very gentle, in a very gentle way, in a very patient way. Don't get disheartened when they're not replying, or where they are like, you know, saying like, oh, I can't see you, I can't meet you because blah blah blah, because it's just like, to them it will be too good to be true, you know. But obviously the choice is yours, whether you want to wait, whether you want to move on, because I'm not gonna tell you that, oh, this is the right way to do it, this is the wrong way to do it. The choice is always yours. It's yours. You've got free will. I'm just showing you how did they feel about you now, you know. And with this person, it's kind of like they're having their ups and downs, and I feel like in the future it might be the same things. Like even if you two were together, it would be the same thing. They would be like doubting themselves and like, oh, is this really the right thing to do? Is this really the right connection for both of us? You know, I feel like even any small argument you guys would have, it would kind of, I'm not saying bring them to tears, but would make them feel like they're worthless, there's no point of doing things. So it's just a little bit difficult with that person, to be honest. But yeah, this is honestly all I've got for you, group number 4. and I do hope it was helpful, and I do hope you liked it. And yeah, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, leave me a comment, tell me how did it resonate with you. I love reading your comments, guys, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.